Hi, I'm Shivam and we're a team from IIT Bombay. And so basically, we have developed a new material. It is called NCF, Nano Carbon Fluorides. It's like a black powder, if you can see here, the black material. And this is the same material under electron microscopy. It looks like a marigold flower, so we call it fluorides. So it's a nano carbon fluoride. So the unique ability of this material is that it can convert 90% of the sunlight to heat. That is one of the highest in the world. So if you just take a flat panel, coat it with NCF, and just put it on the rooftop, and as the sunlight will fall onto it, it will absorb it, and you will get heat as the output. Now you can use this heat to either heat air or water or whatever you want to do with this. So this works very good at solar to thermal conversion. So suppose you have the normal rooftop installation of solar water heater, you can replace the standard DTC evacuated tube with this NCF coated material. This one you can replace with NCF coated material and instantaneously get up to 20 to 30% more efficiency. So even on the rainy days or not so sunny days, you can get hot water. But what happens when you don't have sunlight at all? Suppose at night time. So in that case, we designed these devices. It is called USMA. That is the third version to 3.0. So it works on electricity. So basically, instead of sunlight, we have an IR lamp which emits the IR radiation, and then we have copper plates that are coated with NCF around. So this black coating you can see, it is the NCF coating, and this is on the copper coils. So when we turn on the IR inside it, so the NCF coating absorbs the IR lamp and converts it into heat. And now we transfer this heat through the air channel. We force the air through the channel, and as the air flows through the system, it picks up the heat, and what you get is a hot air from the end. So the advantage of heating air is in this way is that air is inherently IR inactive. You have nitrogen, oxygen, majority of it, which does not absorb in the IR region. Only CO2 absorbs. But here we are using NCF as an intermediate material to absorb all the IR and then transfer it to the atmosphere. So it's much more efficient. So we specifically designed this for Indian Army. They have a bunker like this one near the border area which they wanted to heat. So there we tested this device into this bunker, and from the ambient of 0 degrees centigrade, we were able to reach up to 20 degrees centigrade in some 30 minutes or so. And because we are heating the air directly, even if you open the door for some time, let the cooled air come in, even as soon as you close it, you'll get a warm air within 2 to 3 minutes. So that you can see from the graph. We opened the door for 2 minutes, the temperature goes down, but as soon as we close it, it again increases. So this we also presented to Indian Army. This is the GOC of the Northern Command. He was there at the receiving end, and they were very excited about the product. And again, maybe in 1 or 2 weeks, we will again go back to Kashmir and do another round of testing. So this is just one of the photos where we did testing. It was around -6 degrees centigrade when we did one of the testing. And right now it would be even colder because the snow is falling in the Kashmir Valley. So we are hopeful when we go there, we'll have much more reliable data again.
So which stage of development you guys are in?
So currently we are just one step behind the mass manufacturing and towards the final stage of the prototype. This is the third version that you can see here. This is the 3.2 version. This was the second version, 2.2. So probably few minor modifications in the third version that will supply to the Indian Army. There are a few requests on the Indian Army side that we want to do, and after that we will submit it. We'll ship it to Indian Army for large scale testing.
So do you see a large application in normal households?
Definitely. So suppose it's like if Army approves this heater, then it's much easier for us to sell it to universal household system in the domestic scenario. And if it is more efficient for Army, then it would be better for, let's suppose if you are in Delhi or northern place where you need a room heater in winters, you can definitely use this one.
What about as water heater?
So as I mentioned earlier, instead of flowing air, you can also flow water through it. So the advantage of flowing water through the system is that you don't need a storage. So typically you have a geyser in the room where there is a specific capacity, let's say 15 or 20 liters. And if you want to use it, you have to first turn it on, then wait for 15-20 minutes for water to get heated up and then use it. But here, using NCF, you can get hot water on demand whenever you need it. You just turn it on. Within 2 to 3 minutes, you will get water up to 60 to 70 degrees centigrade depending on the flow rate. And when you don't need it, you just turn it off. You don't need any storage medium for this one.
Do you see this becoming a better, cheaper solar water heater?
Sure, definitely. Not in fact solar. We are also working with the water dispenser or water purifying industry. So for them, because they wanted a module that goes inside their water purifier to provide them hot water on demand. So we are working with these industry. And another is we are also looking for the replacement of the standard ETC or FPC panel you have for solar water heater with this one because it has much higher efficiency and lower complexity of manufacturing. Sure. Thank you.